Hello, my name is Emma Curran, and I will be talking about the communication genres in the retail industry. Customer service is a huge method in the retail industry when it comes to making the sale. When customers aren't noticed by staff, they tend not to make purchases because they are aware how easy it is for them to leave the store without making a purchase. Once employees are engaging with customers and giving them that sense of importance, they tend to make more purchases and ask for help choosing merchandise like an outfit or a gift for a friend. Hopefully the customer will return again due to the great impression they got of the store through customer service. If they are coming into the store on a regular basis, the employees have created brand loyalty by using customer service. Gaining a repeat customer also creates repeat sales. Therefore, customer service is such an important aspect of retail because it's a highest generator of sales. Many retail companies, large and small, use social media platforms to advertise their business. They utilize apps like Facebook, Instagram, and sometimes Twitter to let customers know about their current sales or promotions. The store I currently work for, Glix, utilizes Instagram more than any other social media platform. My specific store posts flat lays, sales, new arrivals, and much more to their story on Instagram weekly. Glix also has an official Instagram which the corporate office manages. The official Instagram does a great job about engaging with their customers on Instagram by posting on their story when they are at trade shows. The buyers visit trade shows and post outfits and apparel on the Glix story, and then the followers have the opportunity to vote on whether or not they think the buyers should buy the product for the store. It's a great way for Glix to understand what kinds of sales their customers want to see in the stores. Smaller stores are more likely to use text messaging, like mom and pop shops and chain stores with fewer than 20 stores. It wouldn't make sense for a larger retail company to try to communicate with their employees about shift changes over a group text message if that store has 30 employees. I feel that would be too overwhelming to not only employees but the managers as well. Some companies similar to Glix may utilize text messages to ask their managers quick questions about things on the job. For instance, there have been times I would have problems when closing the register, so I would quick text or call my manager to get an answer on how to resolve the issue. Phone calls seem to be less and less utilized unless it's during the hiring stage. But even during the hiring stage, emails seem to be used a little more. Cherry Pickers, a store I also recently worked at, would utilize text messaging to communicate with their customers. Typically, retail companies should never use texting to communicate with their customers. However, Cherry Pickers had a special circumstance. Cherry Pickers is a retail consignment store that buys clothes from customers and pays them in cash. Cherry Pickers takes the customer's phone numbers when they're doing a buy, and then they are able to text the customer from a company cell phone to let their customer know that they are done with their things. Next is email. Email is a great communication method for retail because it's very organized and professional. Email is used by almost all employees, whether the employees are just reading or sending and responding to emails. Managers of Glix have a company email, while all other employees just have access to the company email on the iPad. The employees are required to check the email every day to keep up with sales promotions, exclusions on certain sale coupons, the latest trends, and other important information that might be shared from corporate office. Email is also used at Glix to request time off of work. I frequently email my manager to let her know my schedule. I try to use this method of communication over text messaging because it's much more organized and easier to read. Glix also utilizes email through their customer loyalty program. Glix captures each customer when they are checking out at the store so they can communicate coupons and sales to their customers. Customers can deny being added to the customer loyalty program when checking out, but Glix works hard to encourage all their customers to join the program. Next, there are online platforms that are available to the retailer's use. I don't know of any retailers that currently use Store IQ, however, I think it's a great platform. Store IQ allows customers to basically review their stores online. It's very convenient and user-friendly. This way, the customer is communicating what they think the retailer may be lacking, needs to improve on, or what some positive things are that the retail offers to their customers. Any company using Store IQ can gather the information based on suggestions and use it to improve, redesign, or execute ideas. Inkling is an online platform that offers many features all in one place. Companies like Vera Bradley use Inkling to train employees, communicate important information, stay organized, and alert employees immediately about changes. Employees can be notified on their tablets, iPads, iPhones, or laptops that there needs to be a visual merchandising change on the floor in a certain section, for example. Lastly, the app When I Work is a great app for scheduling. Cherry Pickers utilizes this app for its employees to request dates off, switch shifts with other employees, and view the calendar to see what days they were scheduled and or when everyone else's shifts were. Lastly, face-to-face communication is very important in not only the retail industry, but in every industry. Communicating in person gives both parties the opportunity to recognize facial expressions and emotions. Talking in person eliminates the opportunity for messages to get lost in translation or be misinterpreted like they could be in a text message or emails. Communication face-to-face is the fastest method of communication because you typically receive an immediate response. Overall, each communication method discussed throughout my presentation is a good method. Each method can be used in retail, but not all retail companies choose to utilize each method. Methods of communication in the retail industry might vary from company to company. Some smaller businesses, such as Cherry Pickers, utilize text messaging most frequently, whereas business similar to Vera Bradley might solely rely on email and online platforms like Inkling. From my personal experience, I have dealt with both formal and informal communication. While working at Cherry Pickers, the communication was much more laid back. The most frequently used methods were handwritten notes and text message. At my current job, Glix, there is a combination of handwritten notes and printed emails from corporate office. My store manager never texts employees about important information. Both methods at each store ended up being successful because the stores were so different. No matter which methods a company chooses to use, as long as they work for the company, then I believe they can be successful.